my name is Cynthia and welcome to my channel, Graciously Growing. Now I am in the middle of Vlogmas and this is Vlogmas day number 17 and the alphabet for today is R. Now if you have been watching my previous videos in regards to Vlogmas, you know that I have decided to introduce you to my plants from A through Z for December 1st through December 24th in regards to Vlogmas. Now, I thought about it and I don't believe I have any plants that start with the alphabet R, but I did a little bit of what I call plant therapy, plant shopping, a plant haul. You know, you can call it a number of things, and I want to share with you what I purchased, the newest babies in the plant family. And what I did was I took all of the plants that were previously in my IKEA cabinet. I kind of booted them out. I didn't boot them out the house. I just put them other places because the plants that I purchased, I believe they need to be showcased. And that's really what I purchased the cabinet for. Now, a few of these plants were on my wish list. I have tiers when it comes to wish lists. I have wish lists up here, the real pricey plants. I have the wish list of the plants that kind of, on the lower tier. So I have purchased some of the plants on my wish list that are on the lower tier. The ones on the upper tier, not going to be happening for a while. So I want to share with you today the newest plants in my collection that are all being housed in my IKEA cabinet. So I hope you enjoy. So before I show you the plants in my IKEA cabinet, I want you to see how I'm doing with maintaining the humidity. So let's start over here. This is the humidity in my plant room. As you can see, I got to do something to up it. I don't have the humidifier on. Maybe that's why it's dropped. It's down to 45. That RH is relative humidity. That's what it stands for. So not too good. But here in the cabinet, although the temperature is about the same, 76, look at the RH. It is 68. And I've noticed that according to what time of day it is, it has gone up to at least, I've seen it at 78. So I'm not sure why it's lower right now, but I'm working on it. But it's definitely much better than what's going on in the rest of my plant room. Okay guys, let's start up here. This is my Synapcus Picus Sivery Ann. Look at those leaves. And if you could see her in person, she has this, just like her name, silvery tinge to her, the specks in her leaves. So she's absolutely gorgeous and she's so nice and full. So yeah, she's one of the newest plant babies in my collection and she is, showing off in my cabinet. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is the first one. And then I want to show you next this beauty here. And she's called a Philodendron Sodiroi, S-O-D-I-R-O-I. And look at her leaves. Oh my God, she's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And I got all of the plants in a smaller size because, yeah, way more cost efficient. These plants can cost quite a bit if you get them in their mature size. But look at the glossiness of her leaves. She is beautiful. So that is my philodendron sawyeri. And then you guys, I got the cutest I call them baby plants. Look at my variegated string of hearts. Look at her. So pretty. Now, I've had string of hearts before, not variegated, and I've killed them twice. Last summer, not the summer that just passed, but the summer before. And I believe I was overwatering them, and that's why they didn't survive. But I am now bottom watering this plant. I did a little bit of research, and it seems like they like to be bottom watered. So I bottom watered her today, and it worked really well. You know, what I did was I put water in this little container, like to right here, waited about 15-20 minutes, touched the top of the soil, and it was actually moist, and I poured out the rest of the water because that meant that she drank what she needed. But isn't she beautiful? Look at that. And they do look like little hearts. So that is my variegated string of hearts. Very cost effective, only $12.99. If you got that plant in a mature size, I could not tell you what it would cost. And here's another baby one. This is my Hoya Cronina Splash. And you know what happened with my other two Hoyas that are overwatered, and I'm hoping they're gonna come back. But again, I'm bottom watering her as well. And I think she gets her name because of these beautiful splashes of like white and silver on her leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, because she's so tiny, only $12.99. Look at that. She is gorgeous. And I got one more starter plant because she was so cute. $6.99 for this string of turtles. And if you look, you can see that she kind of does look like the back of a turtle. And I think that's why they call her string of turtles. Absolutely gorgeous. And she's so cute and tiny. And again, I'm bottom watering her too, because I feel like it's so easy to overwater a plant this size, and their little roots cannot take it. And so, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So these are the plants that are hanging out in the top of my cabinet, other than my propagation, my philodendron, mican, and then that peperonia that I showed you the other day. And so now I'm going to show you what's in the... Sorry guys, I stepped on the camera little thingy here, and it turned off my video. So we're back. So next, what do I want to show you next? Look, you guys, I have a Alocasia Friday. Can you believe it? Can you see this beauty? Hold on. Take my glasses off. Look at her. Look at that leaf. Absolute perfection. And there it is again in a little smaller size. And here. I actually want this one, and I want the variegated one as well one day, because the Alocasia Friday variegated is absolutely beautiful as well. But I will take this one for now, and she wasn't pricey at all. $12.99. Like I said, I went Christmas shopping for plants, but I definitely had a tight amount that I was going to spend on plants, or anything for that matter. So, but I am actually loving the beauty of this plant. So yeah, that's my Alocasia Friday. And Next, and I cannot pronounce her. I think it's Melacrosum. My Philodendron Melacrosum. And if you guys could actually feel this, the leaves, they're so velvety. They almost feel like the Philodendron Micin leaves, but in a much bigger form. And I just love it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous plant. And my favorite of the day, you guys. I love them all, but if I had to just pick one, it would be my, yep, I thought so. Just wanted to make sure I'm not butchering the name. My Philodendron Burl Max Variegated. Oh my gosh, look at this leaf here. Look at that. And look here. This plant is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep the variegation, because I know that some people say when you get these variegated type of plants, they like to revert back to the green color if they don't get exactly everything they want, you know, the right type of watering, the right type of light, the right type of humidity. So I'm going to see how the next couple of leaves come out, you know, whether they come out variegated or they come out just the regular green. The plant is beautiful either way, but I prefer them variegated, the variegated leaves. So yeah, that is my, I want to say alocasia, but it's not. It's a philodendron. My Philodendron Burl Max. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much everything that's in the bottom of my cabinet here, other than I do have my what do you call it, Calathea White Fusion. That plant, I don't know if it's going to make it. I split it into two parts because it was dying, hoping that one part will actually make it. They both are in the cabinet in the back, because they don't need to be in the front, because you know they're just hanging on by a thread. And then I also have the two Hoyas that I believe I overwatered. They are also in the back, and hoping that they actually come back as well. But yeah, you guys, that is what is currently in my Millspo cabinet. Okay, so you guys, if I open up the cabinet, you see the humidity has gone down because I've had the cabinet open. This is how, let's start from the top. This is how we're looking. This is how we're looking up top. And I did put, kind of made a little mount for these two, elevated them. My light hasn't come in yet, so I still have this just regular light from Amazon. And so that's how the top shelf is looking. This right here is my Philodendron Micin cuttings that the first time I'm propagating directly into soil. And they look so healthy, you know? So I don't know, they might make it. And then if we go to the bottom, look at them, aren't they beautiful? My Fridac, my Melacrosum, and my Burl Max. And in the back of there, it's just my White Fusion. I'm trying to see if I can bring it back to life. And then back there also is, hold on, the those two Hoyas that I, you know, overwatered. They're back there as well. Oops. But yeah, so that is how my cabinet is looking. Like I said, once I get my light and my shelves, I will then fix, you know, these cords so that they're not just so visible. But yeah, that's my cabinet. I absolutely love it. absolutely love it. I feel like it's like its own statement piece. You know what I mean? It's just beautiful. And that fried egg, you know, is just doing what it's doing. Just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so in the comment section, tell me which one of these is your favorite plant that I shared with you this evening. And do you have any of these plants? And all of the plants I showed you, other than the string of hearts, I've never had before. And so if you have any tips and tricks on how to keep them happy and healthy, please share with me, because I do not want to lose any of these plants. But I do think for the little baby ones here, the turtle, the string of turtles, the string of hearts, and the Hoya, I think I'm definitely going to continue to bottom water them, and that will stop me from hopefully overwatering them. So yeah, I am just enjoying my plant room. I find myself being in here whenever I have some free time. I just am over here on this couch, well, not couch, but chase, relaxing, and sometimes watching videos on the world's smallest TV. I didn't want a big TV in here, and I actually had this TV in my garage. Like I told you, I'm all about, you know, repurposing things. And so it was just in my garage collecting dust. Got a little Roku box, and now I can watch my favorite plant YouTubers right here. And remember that plant shelf that was $3 from the thrift store, that was that ugly brown? Look at it now. I told you I was going to spray paint it. Look at it. Look, $3, you guys. The spray paint was actually more expensive than the stand itself. And now my Fern, who is recovering, like I told you, is loving it right there. So yeah, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you are having a blessed day, a blessed this month of December. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Until the next time, be blessed.